Welcome to What Gear Reviews, and you're here for the Sony A8F8 unboxing. And let me tell you a couple of reasons why I decided to get this model as opposed to the AF9, which is supposed to be the superior OLED model from Sony. Well, first of all, the AF9 kind of tilts back a bit on its stand, and I'm not a big fan of that. And also, the AF9 has slightly better speakers, but I don't really need that because I have a soundbar and also a 5.1 system. So it wasn't really worth me spending the extra money for the top range model as opposed to this. And another really good reason as to why now is the best time to buy this TV in particular is the fact that they've just announced the new AG8, which is the upgraded version of this. There's a couple of improvements there, but nothing that significant. So these are about to be discontinued, which means the price is about to drop, and this is the best time to buy this TV. And when it comes to OLED screens, this has one of the best pictures on the market right now. But anyway, that's not what this video is about right now. This is just the unboxing and the setup of this TV and my first impressions. If you guys are interested in a full review, leave a comment below this video. Just put yes or something like that, and then I will do my best to do a full review in a week or two, but that's all dependent on how many of you want to see that video. So anyway, let's stop wasting time and let's unbox this TV. That's a nice little thing to do because normally that'd get lost somewhere inside the box and then you'll have to dig through all the bits and pieces to find it. Right there on top, nice. Alright, so that's some kind of back plate there for the TV. Another little piece there. I guess that probably protects the ports. We've got some metal bracket type things. And then another bit of plastic, which I guess protects something on the back of the TV as well. Here's the remote control, and this is another thing that I like about this version of the Sony OLED as opposed to the other one, is the mic is actually in the control, whereas in the AF9 it's actually in the TV and is constantly listening all the time for the keywords, whereas this one is activated by pushing a button. I prefer that. I don't know about you guys. UK style power cable. So here's the base of the TV, and it's just this kind of flat metal plate. And one of the disadvantages of this particular model of TV is because it's completely flush to this base, there's no space for a soundbar. So if you want to use a soundbar with this TV, you're probably best off wall mounting the TV. But I'm going to figure out a way around that. It's also got these kind of rubberized little bits on the bottom here, and this interesting locking mechanism, which I'm going to have to read the manual for. Never quite seen a base like this one before. So at this point I'm going to have to pause the camera and read the instructions because I don't want to lift this TV out because it's so damn thin without actually knowing what I'm doing and how it fits to this base. So before you actually lift this screen out of the box, you need to fit these to the base plate with the screws. And then when you lift it up, you need two people to drop it down onto these two sort of posts and then screw through the back to secure the TV onto the base. It's a good thing I read that manual. So this is the side of the TV here. You've got an AV in, you've got audio out for headphones and stuff like that. You've also got down here USB 1 and USB 2 and a HDMI in. Then on the underside you've got satellite stuff here, regular RF. You've also got a LAN, which I'll probably use myself. Optical cable to plug it into a 5.1 or audio system. Then you've got HDMI 2, HDMI 3, which is the audio return channel HDMI, which means audio can travel from the TV back down the HDMI, HDMI 4, and then you've got a dedicated port here for HDD recording. So if you're going to record from the TV to a device, this is the port you're going to use. So now it's time to get this TV set up. I was just about to get rid of all the polystyrene and plastic and everything, and then I found this. The most important part, the user guide And also you've got an RF extender in there and some batteries for the remote, plus some more screws, which are a bit worrying because I have no idea what they're for. But anyway, that's in there. I'll try and figure out what they're for as well. There's also a little bit of a cable tie there which clicks onto the back of the TV. Just a bit more cable management going on. Anyway, let's get this TV set up. So I like what they've done with the remote now, and this is a lot more luxurious looking than before. It's kind of got this faux leather texture to it, still quite lightweight. Buttons are more or less the same as where they used to be, except now you've got a dedicated app button there and the dedicated mic button at the top as well, which is cool. The TV's just booting up for the first time. When it comes to the back of the TV, I was really impressed with the cable management system there. Once you get all of those little bits of plastic over the back of the TV, actually it's really neat and tidy, and I was really impressed with that. It's super easy to do. Do I have an Android phone? Yes, I do. And here you can actually pair your phone directly to your TV. I didn't have this on my previous Android TV, so this is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, let's go for it. So now that I've paired my phone to the TV, the phone is now prompting me to install the Android TV remote control app. And on the TV itself, it's saying we can start using the remote. So let's do that. Alright, so if this is what I think it is, we can set up the Sony remote to work with my Skybox. If this works, that's going to be really awesome. But anyway, we're on to this step where it actually wants to know where your TV is, and I guess what it's going to do is adjust the sound based off the location of your TV. So mine's a tabletop, so let's do that. Remote start. So basically it's going to allow you to switch your TV on from your phone or your tablet, so that's pretty cool as well. Let's do that. Alright, so the last thing on the last screen was just to confirm the time and date. It was already on the right date, which is quite impressive. So first time I've had a product where it's been set to the correct date out of the box. Anyway, that is it. The setup is complete. And let's see what this thing can do. Alright guys, TV's now all set up. It took about an hour all in all to get everything all sorted, all the cable management and stuff like that. First thing I noticed about this TV compared to my old plasma, which is over there now on the floor, going to be selling that, is the black levels, just the clarity of the picture, the colors as well, so much better than my plasma. I had that for about 10 years and I refused to get rid of it until now, because OLED is the way forward. If you guys are shopping around for TVs, OLED's the way to go, trust me on that. This is a great bargain right now. There'll be a link below this video so you can pick one of these up for yourself, and stay tuned for the full review on this TV. And if you just subscribed, that means you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man. And there's a bunch of other Sony thumbnails on the screen if you want to check out some more of my other Sony reviews. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't be late.